Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Vlogs. And today with me, I've got a ginormous, a behemoth of a vehicle. It is the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, specifically the G400D. And I am going to review it today. So, the price of the G350D, it starts from 277,000 euros. Very expensive. But, does it have the looks to suit its price tag? Let's find out. So, let's start with the height and the width of this thing. It is way taller than me, and so wide it can fill a whole lane. It's just so big and impressive. It looks mean and tough. Let's show you the grille, for example. You can also get the AMG version that has like slatted panorama grills, which are sporty. This is more elegant and off-roady, and it looks nice. And to suit it, for this big of a car, you need a very big Mercedes-Benz badge over here. And over here, you got your front camera. This is the hood of the G350, and below this is the thing that powers this machine, which I'll show you later. Let's start with this thing. It's got ridges in it to make it look tough, and it's higher from the normal body. It's like a separate part, and it's just so big. You got your Mercedes badge over here, and it just looks mean. You got vents over here to channel the hot air from the engine to go out, which will keep the engine cool, so you get very good performance. And over here, you got your blinkers, the Mercedes-Benz blinkers. They are very special, and you can only get these for the G-Wagon, and they are going to look absolutely cool. Here they are. Coming now, you got your big mammoth lights. These are very big. They are multi-beam LED lights, and they look cool. Very big. You need this for a big car, and it is also very bright, as this car can do hard off-roading through the woods and areas where it is very dark. You need these to power you through the woods. Now, coming low over here, you got nothing too spotty. It's just way too off-roady looking, so you need just big ground clearance, and you got a very good approach height, which I'll talk you through later in the video. And those stats are very important and very good. You got some vents over here. These are real. They feed air into the radiator. Nice. Then you got these chrome strips over here to just brighten things up. And yeah, luxurious. It's 277,000 euro car. It must look important and special. It does. And yeah, you got some more vents down over here. And you got a tow hook over here, and you got some underbody stuff over here, and this is there to help you protect your car when you're doing rock climbing and stuff, so it does not damage the differentials and the other mechanical key important items underneath here. Very nice. Now let's go to the side. Now you're at the side, and look at this, all boxy, tough looking, tall, tough. Yeah, wonderful looking car, and it's very hard to describe it, but it looks good. Like, look at this, you got wide areas over here, and you got even wider wheel arches to fit these big wide tires, and they are all decent tires, and they're made from AMG. They are 20 inches, and they got two-tone in them, and you've also got the Mercedes badge over here. Then look at this, you got this pin, then you got this part over here, it looks just fantastic. It's like an art of work, and it runs through all the side till the back. It's just so long and so nice looking. That's very nice. I prefer this way too much. Then you got your windows. You got big fat windows, very long. You got one over here, another one over here, and another one over here. And for the surround of them, it's just black, so it looks mean. So the doors on this car, they're very special. Unlock. Look at the sound. Then you press this button and it makes that nice click and it opens. It's a heavy door and you have to use these guide rails to get inside this car because it's so tall from the ground. Very nice. And if you're new to the car, you might think this car has soft close because it's 277,000 euros and you just go like that. It doesn't close. You need to use brute force like this so the door can close. That is so nice. And look at this. You got door hinges which are seeable, and that is very rare these days. It's only found on these G-Wagons. Then over here you got your footsteps. These are in chrome and they are bright and nice, and you need these. You need this actually to get inside this car. Yeah, there's nothing more to say. It's just boxy car. Now let's go to the back. Now we're at the back of the G-Wagon, and it's very similar to the front. Wide, tall and boxy. But the main thing that makes your car stand out is this boy. It's the spare wheel, and you got Mercedes badge over here, black over here. On the side it's chrome, which is nice and elegant. And you got the lights over here, down over here. They're nothing too special, just LED lights. You got some chrome strips over here to just liven things up, like in the front. And you got a big tow hook to carry your heavy stuff. This car can pull a lot of weight. Now let's check out the boot. And not like in most of the cars, it opens sideways. And the space inside here, you might think is way too much, but it's only 667 litres with the seats folded up. That is pretty good for everyone who needs these cars. Yeah, nice. And you also fold down these seats, then you get 1247 litres of boot space, and they fold 60-40. But the cool thing is, look at the stitching and the embroidery. You got red leather, soft leather, and yeah, I would love to be in the boot of one of these. It's very comfortable, I think so. And now let's check out the rear seats of the G-Wagon. So the back of the G-Wagon, it's not as spacious as you would think because it's so long and wide. You got good knee room. You can stretch out, but the lower legs hit the seat and that's not really comfortable. But you got lots of headroom as this car is really tall. You can like really relax in this car and you feel comfortable. It's like nice, but nothing too special like the S-Class or the GLS, where it's built for luxury. This is much more built like off-roading, so you have a little bit less space, but it's fine. Then you got your armrest over here. You got two cup holders, they're not hidden, that's annoying. And you could also spec in here to have like champagne flutes. That's really nice. Moving on, you got your air vents over here, and they're turbine style air vents. I like these a lot. And over here is a small screen that shows you temperature, and here it is in action, and this is the temperature up and down. That's a fan speed 1. And over here is your airplane style pocket. That is real luxury, and it's a very nice thing. And down over here you got your AMG floor mats, which are nice. One thing I need to say to you is look at the color of this interior. Bright red, very nice. Yeah. Then you got your reading lights over here and the door handles over here. There's nothing too special, it's there. Moving on to the door card, I'll come there. So, you got this wood veneer over here, which is really nice, subtle but elegant. And over here is a door handle. It's in pure metal, and it just like links in with this Burmester sound system speaker over here. The speakers are really good. And yeah, you got a grab handle over here, very solid. The lock one, and it's not like the modern ones where you cannot see anything. This is just like click. Oh yes, very nice sounding. Over here you got your window control, they're automatically operated, and over here is your heated seat controls. Down over here you got some few LED lights that just makes this area nice. I like it. It's good. Now let's go to the driver's seat, or the front seats of the G-Wagon. It's really special, and I'll show you now. Come on, let's go. This is the door card of the front seats of the G-Wagon, and it's a little more nice. So you got your seat controls over here, and they're really nice. So you can move your under thigh support over here, the main seat length forwards and backwards, the backrest of the seats, headrest control over here, and you also got 3 memory seat functions. And over here is your lock and unlock button, and look at that sound. And over here is your cool seats control, so you got 3 ones. So and you also got heated seats, which is very good for these days. It's very cold here. And over here you got your window controls and your mirror controls. Then you got this lovely red leather over here, and it's really nice. Got silver trims are all around here, and that's also very nice. You got a wood veneer over here, great looking veneer, and it just blends in. That's the key element. Then you got your metal door handle and your Burmester sound system, which is absolutely banging sound. And also you got your another speaker over here, and your door blinds over here. They're very big. Then you got a Mercedes-Benz kick plate over here, and you got some few lights over here just to illuminate it, so it looks nice. And over here you got your controls for your lane keeping assist, your parking sensor off button, and your light controls over here, and the button for the brightness of the digital driver's display. Down over here is your parking brake, and yeah, that's all about here. Moving up, you got your air vents over here. They're turbo installed and they're nice. Over here you got your Burmester sound system, which is also very banging. And then you got a signature of Mercedes, which is very nice. So you got a steering wheel over here. It's wrapped in leather and really nice to hold. And yeah, it's really a driver's car. You got lots of metal over here. That's really nice. You got your cruise control settings on this side, the controls for the digital driver's display over here, the volume control and the controls for the screen is over here. Then you got a Mercedes-Benz star over here, and you got this nice strip of metal over here. It's a flat bottom steering wheel, really nice to hold. And you also got paddle shifts, and they are metal ones, really nice. Oh yeah. And do you want to see a funny, hilarious thing about this car? It's, look at the windscreen. I'll put down the wipers. Look at this, they're very small for this kind of a car. Moving on, you got digital driver's display. It's massive, and you can also change it, so you can see like a service, assistance, trip, navigation, radio, media, telephone, and designs. Let's see what designs they have. They have classic, normal Mercedes ones, sport, where it just turns red or orange, and you got progressive, where it's a really nice blue. I like sport, it just looks very nice. And you can also change what comes on the screens. So if you want, you can put trip, and that comes in the middle. You can see your consumption and the range you got, and your eco display, and how much you've driven. And from reset, you can reset and stuff, and you can also see your speed. Nice. Moving on to this screen, It's Mercedes' old system, so it's not touchscreen. You have to control it using the controls over here. Here are the controls. You got navigation. Let's see, is it any good? Yeah, it's fine. Then you got radio, media, telephone, in-car, connect, and you also got vehicle, where it's a big G-Wagon. Let's check that out. You can see your seats, and you can also massage seats. So you got high intensity. You can also see hard relaxing back, hard relaxing shoulder, activating massage, classic massage. I'm going to try classic massage. Then you also got dynamic seats, and they'll also be in like different levels. So you got level 1 and level 2 where it's more intense. And I need to say the massage seats on this car are very good. You also got lumbar support, which you could move outwards, and they are really comfortable and nice. And if you go to climate control, you can also see the sync of the climate control. So you can also get the ionization, where there's like refreshness inside the car that just makes the car really nice. And you can also control your rear airflow and temperature. Then you got energizing comfort. It's just a way to like make you refresh or something. And you got vitality, joy, and well-being also. Then you got your dynamic assist. So over here you can see you can configure your engine and stuff, and you can also see your engine data. So you can see the number of horsepower and the torque you're using. You can also see vehicle data. Then you got assistance. Last but not least, consumption. Look at this. It's pretty rubbish because this car is not aerodynamic and it drinks to petrol or diesel. And you also got light settings and vehicle settings. Nothing too special. If you want, I'll show you the light settings. You can see you have ambient lighting. So you got multicolor. I'm going to turn that off. So you can control it. You have like red, purple, and lots of different colors. And it's really nice in the night time, so it just illuminates, so you can see it over here. I'll put it in purple. Now you can see that over here, and down over here also. It's not very bright as it's daytime. And you can also see your intelligent light system and stuff, and your dipped beams also. You got your surround lightings and your exterior off and on switch. And you got vehicle settings, where you can see winter tire limit, toe protection, interior motion, belt adjustment and stuff, easy entry and exit. And you also got your owner's manual, which you can view from inside. That's all you got over here. So over here you got the engine start stop button. Nothing too special, it's just there, but it's fine. Then you got your metallic trims all the way around here, and you got the diff locks over here, which are very nice. So you operate them. So over here you got your differentials. That's differential number 1. That is differential number 2, and last but not least, that's differential number 3. This is for off-roading, and here are the stats of the approach. And now you can see your approach, departure, and breakover angle on the screen. Then you got turbine style air vents, and they're also nice. Over here you got your climate controls over here, and down over here you get a Mercedes-Benz clock, really nice. And then you have shortcut buttons for your navigation, radio, media, telephone, vehicle settings, and your hazards over here. And look at this, it moves in like a very steady action. And you got your wood veneer over here, and the only problem is this can get dented and it won't look any good. And it opens in a nice way. And you got your cup holders over here, and they're big, and you can store your drinks. Moving over here, you got the controls for the infotainment system. So this is you can use this wheel for this touchpad kind of stuff, and you can also use this buttons for the driving mode switches. So you got sport, eco, individual and comfort, and this is the button for your manual gearbox, so you can use the paddle shifts when you hit this button. That's your traction control on or off switch. Over here you got your home button and the back button, and this side that's the volume control, and this is the button to turn off or on your screen, and this is your surround view camera. It looks absolutely great. This can park itself also. You got your 3-view front angle and it's very sharp. Then you got your front view only from the sides, and you can also see the wheel movements. Then over here you can see your backup view with 3 surrounds, the back view only, and your toe angle one. That's also really nice. Then you got your low range mode switch over here. That's for like doing off-roading items. So over here is your controls for the sunroof and the lights. Here are the lights. They're nice, and they're white lights. They look nice. Then you got your Mercedes B and the SOS button over here. You got your Burmester sound system for high quality audio, and you've also got your sunroof switch. Moves out. It's a very small sunroof for a car of this size, but it's still a sunroof. And if you don't want any light coming in, you can just pull this up. It's gone. Then on this side you got your leather, and it's really nice leather with Art Deco leather, which means artificial leather. It's not a pure original leather which Mercedes use, so it's not that good. And you have more leather over here. You got a wood veneer over here, and this is for your passenger to hold on when you're doing tough, hardcore off-roading, and you need to hold on. And then you got your stitching over here, and the one good thing is all of the stitching is absolutely straight. It's really perfect. And then over here you got a glove box. It's average pace, and it's good. So then you got your armrest over here. It opens up 2 ways, and you can also close it in the way you want, so you can have one side up and one side down. And it's a very long space, and you got 2 USBs there and an SD card there, slot also there. So now guys, it's the engine of the G400D, and this is the thing that powers this ginormous machine. Here it is. It's a 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo engine, and it's a diesel, so it has lots of pulling power and not a lot of horsepower. These are the specs of the engine. It's got 330 horsepower and 700 millimeters of torque. Very powerful engine, and lots of grunt which is needed for this thing to move. So now that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and the G-Wagon is a wonderful car. It's a extra engineering marvel of a machine. Can do great off-roading, tough work, and it's just so good. I love it a lot. See you soon. Bye.